This beautiful poinsettia a few days ago. Just wondering, how do I care for it?
How do I make the bracts go red at Christmas time again?
You say poinsettia or poinsettia?
These are proving to be very popular.
Okay, like, why would it not be good for someone who has cats and dogs?
So that little nubby green thing,
Yes, they're the flowers.
that's the entire flower.
Does it make a good gift?
I waved at the wrong camera.
The Helpful Gardeners, the podcast that digs into the buzziest plant trends and news you need to know, regardless of your growing zone. Colin is a skilled horticulturist with decades of growing experience across Canada. Brandi is the greenest of green thumbs with a love of asking questions. Welcome to our garden nook.
Do you still have that poinsettia from last year? I was thinking about it the other day, and I know you kind of dropped it in a podcast episode, and you're like, I don't want any more projects because I have the world's biggest poinsettia in my house.
Yes, I still have it.
You
Yes,
still have it?
I still do. It is growing on a little end table beneath my big 8-foot ficus.
Yeah.
It lives there with its friend spider plant.
I can't believe it. You know, most of the time when people get poinsettias around the holiday season, it's like a one and done. They're like, hey, I've got this poinsettia. And then in January, it's bye-bye to the compost, right? Here, we're actually downtown Calgary on the road this week at the Core Shopping Center. They always do a really great holiday, don't they?
It's fun.
It really is.
Yeah.
And I know we're surrounded by a whole bunch of holiday-themed plants. We've got poinsettia. This one is gorgeous you've put behind us. Look at this thing.
I love the variegated. These are proving to be very popular.
Okay, so they're blue.
Yep. Quick rundown. If it's white, red, pink, any variation thereof, so this one.
Right.
They are natural.
Okay.
If it's yellow, purple, it's dyed.
It's died. Sorry, it didn't die. It's died. I'm sorry.
If it's black and brown, it's dyed.
It's dead. Okay.
Yeah.
Can we talk about this one though? That's behind me. And by the way, if you're not watching the podcast episode, head over to YouTube or Spotify, and you can actually watch us because we're showing off this really neat dyed one, which they've just taken like a white poinsettia, but they've put like little splotches of color on it. Yeah. It's kind of different, right?
It's a polka dot poinsettia.
Polka dot poinsettia. Yeah. There you go.
Polka-settia.
Polka.
Yeah, I feel like we should do. Isn't that polka music? Yeah. The chicken dance.
Okay, it is Wednesday, which means that we're leaving this episode to you. And we found this great, timely question about a poinsettia that I want to read out. So Karen asks, I bought this beautiful poinsettia a few days ago. Just wondering, how do I care for it? Do I just keep the soil damp? Karen, thank you so much for your question because it is timely. And I'm sure that you're not the only one wondering this, right?
These are the questions where I'm like, I just want to call them quick. I got a few other questions. I got some follow-up.
Yeah.
Most importantly, how did you get it home?
Oh, okay. Great question.
So how well your poinsettia will do is completely dependent on where did you get it and how did you get it home? Because if somebody like you or me bring it to your house, it's going to be fine because we know how to wrap it and make sure it's safe and protected. We've all seen it, people leaving a store and it's, minus whatever, and they're walking across the parking lot carrying their plant and put it in a cold vehicle and then drive across the city. There's a good chance that your plant is already on its way out.
Okay.
So for the purpose of this exercise, let's assume it was wrapped in paper, protected, went into a warm car and got home safe and sound.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, they're from Mexico. So duplicate Mexican conditions. It doesn't want to be cold. 10 degrees, you're okay. Getting lower than that, it's going to start feeling it. Anywhere where you're in the risk of frost or freezing, game over.
Okay.
Bright indirect light. And let the soil dry a little bit. Keep it moist. And that's really it. They're really easy to look after.
So that's great for the holiday season. You don't have to do any deadheading. You don't have to. Can we just quickly talk about the red on the poinsettia? Because this has been a long myth, I guess, is that the redness is the petals.
Yep.
But it's actually not. So if you look in the middle of the poinsettia, you'll see the little dangly bits.
Yeah, that little nubby green thing.
Yes, they're the flowers.
That's the entire flower.
That's the entire flower. So it's not actually the red bits. So the red bits will eventually turn into green bits. There's a lot of bits going on. But
What'll happen? So those red ones, they are a specialized leaf to attract the pollinators, and they're called bracts.
yes.
And basically, without them, the flower would get missed. The pollinators wouldn't find it.
True.
Hummingbirds love them. Bees, everything pollinates poinsettias.
Yeah.
Okay. They're ridiculously popular. A lot of my red ones on the one that I have that is coming up for its second birthday just fell off.
Oh.
Yeah, just died off, and then it just went to green. Keeping it alive, okay, just take out that it's a poinsettia, take out that it's Christmas, and go, it's a houseplant. How do I keep my houseplant alive?
That's great.
Don't let them get cold. Make sure they're watered, fertilized. The tricky part is, how do I make the bracts go red at Christmas time again?
Yeah. Okay. So I know Karen only asked the bear question, but let's elevate this a little bit because it's not that easy. It's not as easy as just keeping it until next year.
You've got to force it with the light. So the reason why poinsettias bloom at Christmas time is, again, Mexico. So they don't have, when we think Christmas, we think snow and cold.
Yeah.
Okay. And presents and Santa Claus. It's not all doom and gloom.
And cheese.
Yeah, and cheese and crackers. And soupy.
And chimneys.
And sweet
evergreens.
treats like shortbread and mince pies. And anyway, but in Mexico, so this plant, when it puts out its blooms, it's kind of no different than seeing, cherry blossom trees or lilacs in the spring for us. What triggers it to do that is the light.
Yeah.
So, it might be warm in Mexico, definitely warmer than here, but they do get diminished light. And that is what triggers it. So one of the reasons why mine unlikely put out the red bracts is under a grow light. Oh,
really?
Yeah. So every single day it gets 10 to 12 hours of light.
Yeah.
And it's not that I can't be bothered to move it. You give me the challenge after I bought a poinsettia. You didn't give me the challenge when I bought a 4-inch one. You give me a challenge when I bought one of the 12-inch ones.
Oh, yeah.
So I have nowhere to move it to.
Okay.
Yeah. So it has a home. It is healthy. It is loving its life. And it puts out new growth all the time.
Yeah.
But I doubt I'll see a red bract unless starting in, maybe October, I start diminishing the light. If I put a timer on my light and started turning it down, so maybe it went to 8 hours and then maybe 6 hours of light, that might be able to trigger it.
It seems like a lot of work, hey?
Yeah.
And especially for something that's not totally guaranteed. And especially if we're in a climate like here. I know it can be done because I've seen it on, some of the Facebook groups and all of that. Like people have been able to do it, but I didn't realize how extensive the process is. So it's like if you're looking for a really cool project and you just want to try, go for it.
And the worst that happens is you get red bracts in January, or you get them coming out in November. You miss your timing. You go, oh, okay, that was my timing. You remember it for next year.
Yeah.
Because my amaryllis, which is now 3 years old, is also making a comeback. So, there's things we can do.
Does it make a good gift?
I think you have to be careful of the person you're gifting it to.
Yeah.
I would gift you a poinsettia, but I know a lot of people with cats and dogs are very wary of them. So know your audience, because as we've just proven, a poinsettia is for life, not just Christmas, Brandi.
It is.
Yeah.
And also, can we also just discuss that a little bit? Like, why would it not be good for someone who has cats and dogs?
So,
because I feel like you just left this cliffhanger and people are like, what? What do they do to them?
They're very judgmental animals.
They don't like them.
So poinsettias can cause irritation. If you break open a poinsettia, they've got a white milky sap.
Okay.
That sap gets on your hand, it can cause irritation. Dogs and cats tend to eat them, and it can cause complications. So err on the side of caution. If somebody has one, go with something, a Grinch tree, a Norfolk pine, Christmas cactus.
Oh my gosh, so many different options, right?
You've got choices. I just want to say this. So there was a customer here earlier, a lady, and she was looking for things, and I was like, can I help you? She asked about the big poinsettias, the big poinsettias.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, yeah, no problem. Said, can you wrap that because I need to take it home? And I was like, yeah, of course. I was like, it might not look great because they're so huge.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're taking it home? And she was like, yeah, every year I like to get my mom a big poinsettia.
That's really cute.
And I couldn't help but think of my mom because I always used to buy her the biggest, most obscenely large poinsettia I could find. And she was buying one for her mom. And I was like, I dig that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Do you say poinsettia or poinsettia?
Both are correct.
Okay.
Both pronunciations are considered correct. Apparently, the correct way of saying it is poinsettia.
No way.
Yeah. Let's be honest. Are we all saying it right? Maybe we should ask, like Alfredo's brother-in-law, Andres, is Mexican.
Oh,
maybe we should
great
ask him
point.
how he says it.
Great point.
Because it's all well and good us having this debate and then we're like, how do you say it? And they've got a Spanish name for it. And we're like, cool.
That would be horrible. Well, let us know what you say, if it's poinsettia, poinsettia. Let us know if poinsettia is part of your annual tradition around the festive holiday season, because every Wednesday we leave this up to you. So give us your questions, your comments, your ideas over on goldenacre.ca/podcast. You can leave us a voicemail and we'll actually play it on the show. You can also go to our Instagram at The Helpful Gardeners Pod. And you never know, we might answer yours next week. So we'll see you then.
Bye, everyone. I waved at the wrong camera.
This podcast is brought to you by Golden Acre Home and Garden. Find seasonal inspiration for your home and garden in Calgary, Alberta year-round. Visit goldenacre.ca. The comments and opinions expressed by the Helpful Gardeners on this show are our own and do not necessarily reflect the views of Golden Acre Home and Garden. For more information on everything we covered today and to leave us a voice note, visit goldenacre.ca/podcast. The Helpful Gardeners are on Instagram at The Helpful Gardeners Pod. Keep on growing, gardeners!